Okay, welcome back. We are back from executive session, and that moves us to 3.01, the approval of finalists for confidential superintendent search. Just want to remind those who are joining us, we are still at a level where we do protect the confidentiality of the applicants at this stage. But with that, I will open the floor for a motion.
Mr. Chair.
Go ahead, Director Stoffman.
Mr. Chair, I have a motion. I move that our board president and vice president enter into contract negotiations with candidate W for the position of superintendent of SQUIM schools.
Thank you, Director Stoffer. And do we have a second?
I'll second.
Director Jeffries?
I'll second.
So we have a motion and a second for candidate W to move forward with contract negotiations with the president and vice president. Would you like to speak to your motion?
Yes, thank you. First, I just want to appreciate our search coordinator, Hank Harris, with the slate that you brought us. Highly professional. There was some tough, it was hard decisions, it wasn't. And so I just appreciate all that work that brought us to this, where we're at right now. And I'm confident that we have a very positive selection here that will resonate with our community, staff, our students, and looking forward to being able to go public with this soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Stoffer. Any additional discussion? Director Johnston.
Thank you. I also want to express my thanks to Hank Harris and his firm for the excellent work they did in bringing us just some fantastic candidates. We were very fortunate to have some really outstanding people to choose from, and I am very excited with the decision that hopefully we are about to make, and moving forward for this new chapter for our district. And I would also like to, while we're in this process, thank Interim Superintendent Joan Zook, who sort of jumped in a very difficult time. She saw a need, she stepped up, and she has just been fantastic, and has been such a, it has been such a gift to this district to have her steady hand as we finish up this process. So I want to thank her and just say I'm really looking forward to our next steps. Thank you.
Thank you. Any additional discussion?
I would like to.
Okay. Go ahead, Director Halverson.
Yeah, I want to say that I came in rather late in this whole process as a new member of the board, and I've just been so impressed with the care and the professionalism and the thoroughness with which this search has been handled. So I have complete confidence in the decision that we're going to be making. Thank you.
Thank you. And Director Jeffries.
Yeah, I was real impressed with the process. In all likelihood, the process led us to our two candidates that, or several candidates that we looked at. And we might not have gotten there without Hank's help, and I know we wouldn't have. I was very impressed with the candidates who are interested in coming to SQUIM. And I think it says a lot for the community and the environment we live in, and that people wanted to come to Scrim to be our superintendent to help out our kids. And I was very impressed with so many of our candidates. And I'm really excited and looking forward to the next steps and what the future brings.
All right. Thank you, Director Jeffries. Director Johnston.
Just wanted to add one other thank you to Tracy Norman, who has been really helping us shepherd this whole process along. And she works quietly in the background, but she keeps everything moving. And she has just been a fantastic help to us through this whole thing. So thank you, Tracy.
Director Stoffer.
Yes, I also include our stakeholders who their input was instrumental, helping us through this discussion, the conversation. So and that those stakeholders were from the community, from staff, one of our students, and from the candidates that we had interviewed, we got high praise, especially for our student. And so really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Stoffer. And I'll just add a lot of what's already been said. I absolutely agree with. And Hank, your firm has been amazing, and you've been instrumental in this process. And I appreciate it. The search was very well done and served the school district well. And I appreciate it. And I think that our staff and our community and our students will be appreciative as well. So I think this is a great direction, pending the outcome of this decision that we will making. I am prepared to support this motion, and so pending its passage, I think that this candidate would be is an excellent fit for the Scrim School District. And as I think about the ideal profile that we work through, that, pretty extensive list of qualifications on that ideal profile. And I think we have not only, yes, of course, we've identified a candidate, but we had multiple candidates that met that criteria. And I think that is amazing work on your part, Hank, so far as the firm, and makes this decision difficult. But I think we've identified a candidate that really is going to bring our district to the next level. So I am excited about next steps and looking forward to, pending the outcome of this vote, being able to get that information out as soon as possible to the public. So pretty excited about it. So with that, I believe we're going to do this as a roll call vote. And I will pass it over to Tracy, if you're ready to call the roll. And just a reminder for board directors, you will need to individually unmute when you're called upon to vote. And we'll see how this works.
Director Stoffer, how do you vote?
Yes.
Director Halverson, how do you vote?
Yes.
President Pickens, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
Vice President Johnston, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
And Director Jeffries, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
All right, it is recorded an unanimous decision to move candidate W forward as our final selection.
All right. Excellent. Thank you all. That is all we have on the agenda for today. And both Vice President Johnston and I will move forward with negotiations as you have directed. So thank you very much and have a great rest of your Sunday.
Thank you. Well done.